Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, the romantic fairy, and I'm here with another pick a card. And this time we're gonna do a what is the big happy change that is coming your way. So we're manifesting happy changes, and so let's see what is this happy change that we're manifesting. We have 3 piles to choose from: pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1 is this Crescent Moon clear quartz to go with your card. Pile 2 is the Apatite, blue Apatite, and pile 3 is the rose quartz. All right, so let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Close your eyes, release your breath through your mouth. Now open your eyes and let them be drawn to the pile that's calling you. Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Let's begin. And you chose pile number 1 with the pretty little quartz, clear quartz crescent moon. All right, and let's see what you got. So we have take action and opportunity. And opportunity is coming your way. And it's not just a matter of receiving something, but you have to also meet it, like take action, go towards it. And it has something to do with the community. This card shows 3 women sharing ideas and having a supportive energy, and the lights in the picture depict like spirit, a spirit community, and that it's a divine connection. It's uplifted. It's not dark or jealous or anything. It's happy. And so when you see that, it's talking about an association of some kind. And it could be a casual connection of like-minded people, like just plain making new friends, or joining a club or some kind of community. It could be a business partnership. Definitely at least 3 people in this business partnership. It could be a time that you're making new connections and with people that have kind of like a similar mindset. You're all like focusing on something equally, and it can be either personal or professional, or maybe a combination. It also gives me kind of a networking thing. So even if it's not something like a group that you're forming, you're connecting with people that can help you with areas in your life. And through these networking and community, you're able to come across an opportunity. And so when this opportunity comes towards you, don't look at it as too good to be true or not for you. I feel like look at it as something that you have to take action towards. And these kindreds that are around you at this time, they're going to give you this accelerated energy. They're going to uplift you and not drag you down. And the universe is sending these people your way because they know that you need beneficial alliances, and that you're going to get more of this type of person and not the kind that's doesn't align with your thoughts or your beliefs or your way. And also, I feel like if you are a kind of person that sometimes can get down in the dumps or a little negative once in a while, this group is going to lift you up. So instead of like being one of those people that when you hang out with people, it's like pity loves company. It won't be like that. It will be oh, it's okay. I understand where you're coming from, but hey, I did this, and this, or I've got these ideas. I got a lot of ways to help you. You don't have to be stuck there. Like, you're amazing. You can do that. It's like a lot of positive feedback and a lot of uplifting energy, and it's not like you'll ever stay down in the dumps or in a rut or anything around these people. So they're really going to raise you up and help you. It's a very big community energy here. Let's see with the Cherry Enchantress Lenormand what else we can find out about this situation. We have the Rider, so some kind of announcement will be happening. Some kind of alert, announcement, a news article, something that will get your attention, help you to know which direction to go in. Some kind of attention. It could be like a physical delivery of something as well. Or some kind of a person giving you a message or messaging you. Or something that comes in the mail. Okay, let's see what else. Or emails as well as possible. Oh, nice. And it's a gift. Almost like a free gift in the mail or something. A gift, a surprise. Maybe unexpected. Oh, I got goosebumps. An unexpected reaching out from somebody or a group of people, or some kind of possibly unexpected. This has something to do with the beauty as well. Beauty and somebody's appreciation of beauty. It's very happy, it's pleasurable, it's charming. It has a lot to do with possibly with fashion or perfume as well, or art. It also represents a period of time. Like, this is also, if anybody's interested in fertility and that kind of thing. I don't see that for the majority, like 90% of you. This is not about this. This feels more like a career opportunity, but I feel like for very few of you, this could be, a pregnancy or something like that. Just a very few of you, possibly something along those lines. And I'm not really sure how all the cards relate to that per se. But I do feel, as far as an opportunity, I feel like it's not just about money. I feel like it's more about a good energy, like a big, a life path change, or just like the feeling of like you're getting somewhere finally. Something good is happening, and maybe you feel like you have a glow up with this, All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, nice. Okay, we got the Six of Air, relief, hope, moving on. And the Queen of Air. Okay, we got a few. Queen of Air, brilliant, experienced, humorous. It could be somebody that you're meeting that's kind of like that, or maybe you see yourself this way. Ace of Fire, an opportunity, again, creativity, taking action. So again, whenever you get more, the same words twice in a reading, then that's definitely where Spirit wants you to focus. And it feels to me like the the creativity is the focus here, like something that you do. You also have the Chariot, which is willpower, victory, and recognition. So like really getting recognized for what you're doing, and people really appreciating you for what you do. The relief, hope, and moving on is kind of interesting one. So let me get deeper into that one. The Six of Air, Six of Swords is the boat that it's like a journey, and I normally see it as the rites of passage and the trials and errors of life, and I feel like you've been through enough of that, and it landed here on the left side, which is the past or the current energy moving out, moving you into this big happy change. And so basically the universe has heard your prayers, and now things will get much better. It may have been a long and difficult journey, but you've glimpsed your destination. Brighter, happier days are ahead. The stress in your life will start to fade away, allowing you to set your sights on the future. The storm is over and the sunnier skies are on the horizon. This is possibly travel, even over water, but doesn't have to be, If you're interested in moving or relocating, then that's very positive. But if it's just a general moving in the right direction when it comes to your career or life path, then that's basically, I think, what this is talking about. And I feel like for you, it's probably more of a spiritual one, leading you to new, amazing revelations. So definitely peace after challenging times, new hope coming to you, slowly moving forward, gaining more positive viewpoint, and kind of starting, like having a kind of a second wind or a boost, or like a little launch pad, something like a bounce. I feel springy. I see a spring, kind of like a trampoline, but not quite. That the springboard, that's what I'm seeing, like a springboard. And so, and maybe has something to do with spring. And spring officially starts on the 21st. So maybe right now, you're just moving out of this phase, and then more closer to spring, you're going to be like, pew. So the angels are saying, now you can move on. The worst is over, and what lies ahead will come as a welcome relief. Keep your eyes on the future and let go of the past. Embrace every positive thing that happens now, no matter how small. And I'm going to just read you the angel message from all the others, because I feel like we know what we're talking about now. It's all about moving into this new phase in your life. And the Chariot, the angels are saying, you're doing a wonderful job, and you deserve all the positive feedback you're receiving. Don't allow anything to throw you off course. We're so very proud of you. And the Queen of Air could be an air sign like Libra, and I'm like thinking of fire signs for some reason, but Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But it doesn't have to be. It could be just a very cool, collected, logical person here, whether that's you or somebody you're coming in contact with. The angels are saying, our advice, laugh. That's right. Find the humor in any situation and laugh it off. You're experienced, wise, and capable. There simply isn't anything you can't do. So don't let challenging situations or negative people get to you. You know more than they do anyway. So that's really good advice. It could be the Queen of Air just came out to give you some advice. Just laugh it off, and somebody's trying to challenge you for any reason. But I feel like that's now. I feel like the phase you're moving into, you don't have to worry about. Nobody's going to be laughing. It's going to be a lot of positive talk and recognition it feels like good vibes, And so the Ace of Fire, the angels are saying, here we go. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Put all of your heart and passion into this new beginning, and remember that we are standing by to help in any way you desire. All right, very nice. So I'm going to get a few charms. Okay, you have protected, some some words here. Wild. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. And play. Forever play. What is it? Special play? Special wild stuff? Play. What else could it be? Sing. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this sort of forever young, forever free, forever wild, lighthearted energy is surfacing, and you're not letting anything phase you anymore. This enhances and validates the rider coming through, which makes me think a definite announcement, email, something in the mail, some kind of alert for you coming through that's positive, that will help bring about an opportunity that launches all of this. You have number 8, you have Sagittarius. And I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking Sagittarius when this card came out, and an optimistic Sagittarian. And then we also have the little rocking horse for those very 10% and less of you who are thinking of babies and stuff. Then that is there too. There's this a very small little maybe, but creativity and projects for everyone, I think, for sure. And then we have, is this Elsa? Yes, Elsa. Elsa, she still may not be quite ready to connect with a romance, but she is definitely connecting with spirit. And then we have the weights working things out. We have a basket of fruit. When I see this, I see abundance. There's another basket, a picnic basket, I see a date. But the basket of apples, I feel like good health and abundance. That's really nice. And the key to everything. You have the key to everything you desire. This kind of makes, on the one hand, it's like opening the car, the house, the lock boxes, anything that you need a key to open. You've got the key, you've got the access to it. But it can also be like jailer or warden or janitor. Not saying that these are you, but you know how they seem to have access to any room. Like they have a lot of power in their keys, their ability to open things, even if they have kind of smaller, let's say, stature jobs. They have the powers in their keys, their ability to open. So that could be something too, related somehow. And then you have the bicycle, which I always see as, you can see it as health and movement and exercise, but I always see it as perspective. So the speed of the bicycle moves differently. Like if you're watching somebody on a bike, it's faster than somebody who's walking, but it's slower than somebody who's driving. And you know what? You decide how fast or slow you need to do something. Now, a little word of, I don't think it's caution necessarily, but side note, we're about to go into Mercury retrograde on March 15th. So if you're watching in real time, but of course this can be for whenever you stumble upon it. So ignore that part if you're just watching this for randomly. But if you're watching this in real time in March of 2025, then we're about to have a Mercury retrograde. And when that happens, things sometimes move differently, a little bit differently. And that's it. But I really feel like you have a lot of power this month. Ooh, you've got lightning, which feels very powerful. And you got the baby feet too. So another little nod to those of you who are interested in babies. But it could also represent like a birth of an idea or project or some creative thing or a new book, a new painting, a new something creative that you're making. So, and you know how a lot of times we call our projects our babies. I see it that way too, or even our pets and things like that. So something that you nurture and that you care for and that you put a lot of effort into is kind of like your baby. And your own health too. You taking care of yourself is like being your own baby. So don't forget to do that. But I think your health is great. I see positive signs everywhere for that. And I feel like the lightning is like a eureka moment, like aha, or this amazing, like the change is going to come swiftly, but it's positive. The opportunity and the bouquet is about this positive success that just comes out of nowhere, but you do have to take a bit of action. You meet it, at least halfway, but it's there. It's right there for your taking. All right, so I hope you like that. You're welcome to try the other piles too if you want to. Each one may be a little bit different, and you can have success in all areas of your life. So if you want to see where other areas of your life you might have success, try out the other piles too. All right, I'm going to see you at the next pile. Moving on. And you chose pile number 2 with the Apatite. Yum. And your cards are Big Happy Changes. Yes. Wonder what the name of this pick a card is. Big Happy Changes. And let's see, where is these big happy changes? In romance. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see what else. Ooh, caring connections coming through. So yeah, with the caring connections, it feels like it's more than just community. It's a one specific individual that's really making you feel special, more special than you've ever felt before. But it's not what they do for you necessarily, which is part of it, but is who they are as well. And it could be a friendship, it could be a partnership of two, but it definitely also could be love. And since we have romance here, I'm just going to say this is love. So a beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit, or it could be a new love. It's connections presenting themselves in relationships, sometimes that you already share too, that become more intimate, purposeful, and present. And look for the opportunities to forge new and deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. All right, so let's see about, let's see what we can find out about this connection, this happy change. Ooh, well, it's definitely about, if you are the feminine and you're the Quartz, this is about you for sure. And I sometimes see the fairy or the lady card as a glow up too, because it's usually a really pretty dressed woman. Ooh, coexist, the cross. And this could be like maybe finding somebody through some spiritual place, church, or through some kind of meditation group or yoga or something that has to do with either religion or spiritual things. It's also kind of, it could be also your particular attitude or style is very appealing to, I'm hearing something, but I'll tell you in a minute. Finish my sentence and then I'll tell you what I was hearing. That your particular style is very faith oriented, and you have like you have a you have a high spiritual light about you, and you're welcoming of all types of people, so that's exudes out of you. Also, when somebody meets you, they could be thinking, oh, my prayers have been answered. You are amazing, It also has this coexistence energy, and also I was hearing, now I lost it. Okay, I remember now. Christian singles, Christian mingle. There's some dating app, Christian singles, Christian mingle, or something like that. That's only for some of you, Like, I know, like, if you're here, most of you are kind of, you could be Christ conscious, but not necessarily Christian. But if you are, good for you. Good, that could be some place where you find somebody. I feel that this is This is also, having to do with a place of self-love coming through, and which makes you even more attractive. That's definitely it. All right, so let's see what else. We'll see what the tarot has to say. Oh, that's a big clump. I don't know if I should take all of that. Well, that's a lot. I'm going to shuffle again and let's see what comes out. I was getting, okay, it was just maybe they were important. So many cards. Okay, please just give me one at a time. I felt there was an ego thing. There was the devil was popping out. But in this deck, the devil is the ego. I think that one's important. All right, so ego, illusion, dependency, materialism. I think this, we're going to put this in the past, moving to, and it looks good underneath the lady here because we have a female or feminine energy here. And then this kind of caged bird. And there could be something that creates this, that maybe puts a block, or maybe is something that's phasing out, or something that you are doing with yourself, like an ego deconstruction, in order to bring about this change, this happy change. All right. Sometimes we can feel as though we're trapped. We may perceive ourselves as being locked into a life that we don't want or like. What we often don't realize is that we hold the key to this lock, and the key to everything came out in a different pile. And this could free ourselves by making different choices. We can release our hearts from our prison of unhappiness by accepting responsibility of where we are, here and now. And by doing so, we can then step back into our own power. So choose freedom. Ask your angels to remove any negative thoughts from your mind and help you focus on the amazing possibilities. Step past your fears and out into the light, where you can grow, evolve, and fly. And don't allow anyone or anything, including your own self-doubts, to keep you from being the person you wish to be. I think this covers some of the cards that were flying out in the big clump. It was about doubts and self-sabotage and lack mentality and all the things that kind of hold you back from receiving this amazing love. And I feel like that is in the past. That's why there's this big happy change coming through, because you're letting go of this, you've really shadow worked, and now it's time. It's like, bye-bye. All right, I'm ready now to receive abundance and love in the right places. I find love in low places. Oh my God, that's a good song to go deep, but my throat I can't sing that deep, but something like that. Low places. We don't want low places. We want love in high places. Yes. And so speaking of love, we have partnerships, which echoes the romance. Partnership, commitment, reconciliation. So this could be something new coming in, as well as some leveling up something that you already have established, somebody that you may already know. But yeah, it could be like if you're already married, or if you already have a boyfriend or girlfriend, this could be, something getting better in your romance. But for a lot of you, I think for the big majority of you, this is a new romance, or that there's a happy change to your romance, your current romance. And so that's exactly what the Two of Water or Two of Cups means. It's a relationship that moves into a deeper, more meaningful phase. And it's like these feelings continue to grow, and the connection expands, and it's very powerful spiritual connection as well. And wounds will heal, and it is kind of giving you a thumbs up to pursue the relationship. Mutual respect is important, and they're going to be very much more present now. And you could even be exchanging gifts, and misunderstandings will be resolved, and kindness and compassion shows up more. And so basically it could also be just plain falling in love, and the end of a conflict. And that's also, I feel like coexistence represents an end of a conflict too, like the answer to a prayer and the end of a conflict or the end of a bad phase. A gift could be coming through as well, and definitely this is one of the most powerful connections that you may have ever experienced. And the angels are saying relationships can heal. We see it happen all the time. This is not the time to give up on love or that special friendship. We will help guide you through the process. All will be well. So let's get a couple more to fill it out. What else we need to know about this connection. Also, I think, very nice. We have the moon. So again, with illusion came out twice. And I feel like it's not an illusion, but the fact that the illusion word came out makes me feel like you're afraid that you're fooling yourself, but you're not. You're not fooling yourself. But there are some people that fool you, and maybe those are the people that you're letting go, and the people that don't fool you are coming through. But I also feel like you don't want to self-sabotage, or just don't want to believe that it's impossible or that you don't deserve it, because you very much deserve it. So yeah, it's a little bit of a fine line. I feel like being protective and safe sometimes can create a wall that doesn't need to be there. And all you really have to do is tap into your intuition to learn the answers that you're seeking, to find the revelation. Your intuitive abilities are at their peak, and you can completely believe the level of accuracy and trustworthiness of the information and insights that you're receiving, even if it's in a dream. And pay close attention to your dreams, or the night dreams, and don't allow fears or worries to dominate your thinking. Your angels are saying you're a very sensitive and intuitive soul. That is a gift and not something to fear. Give thanks for the insights that present themselves, and analyze them from a place of courage and power. Trust yourself. So this is definitely trusting your own guidance over the advice from others, and discovering this unknown information, and feeling your way to the truth, or finding your way to the truth. Good. And let's take this as the final outcome card of this. Where is this headed? Because mostly on the left is the things that are either in the past or present. Moving into your big happy change is this trust that you feel, and this ability to uncover the truth, which is definitely something that gives us a sense of peace, and gives us a sense of security, and it gives us a sense of comfort when we're able to just know certain things, and then we can breathe a sigh of relief. It brings us a relief. It makes us feel relaxed and not go with the flow. We don't need to feel like we have to fight anything or be combative, or we don't have to be competitive. We can just relax now that we know everything that we need to know. So I feel like this is coming to you. So the final outcome, nice, is Six of Water, memories, childhood, and nostalgia. So for a lot of you, this could be somebody that's re-entering your life, especially with Mercury going retrograde March 15th. Oftentimes old loves come back into our lives. We also have Venus retrograde. So with those two, it's definitely very possible that somebody that you once knew will be coming back, or if they're already back, something about your connection is going to get better and there's going to be a happy change with it. And if this doesn't resonate, you don't have to, it's not like you have to do this because I see it here. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to get back with my ex. That tarot lady told me to get back with my ex. I didn't. I'm not saying that. If it feels right, if everything falling into place correctly, if you see, this big happy change could be the person has changed or you've changed. Somebody's gone through an ego transformation. That could be it too. I feel like of course you decide for yourself, but there's a lot of people out there that have connections, past connections with people that weren't toxic or evil or bad or anything, it just maybe fizzled out, or you were at different stages in your life or whatever. I mean, if you're in that kind of category, then that's more for you. If you were with somebody who was harmful to you, of course you don't accept them back, but you know what I mean. Have common sense when that's concerned. But I know most of you do, and it's probably just the trolls that say that anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. And when you get a reading like that, when it's saying, because if people get triggered by that word ex, oh, I can't have my ex back in my life. You don't have to. I'm not saying that that's gonna happen. It's only a possibility, especially if it's a connection that you long for and that it's possible, right? And it doesn't have to be anybody that you were even with in a romantic sense. It could be somebody and then it turns romantic finally after so much time. Anyway, because this is about fond memories. Six of Water is fond memories. So whoever you're connecting with, you're fond of them. You like them. And it was a time where things were simpler. And sometimes you think of it, oh, I like the way the things used to be. It was so much easier back then. And you don't want to stay stuck in that nostalgic energy. But tapping into the nostalgia feels nice and it feels good. And it helps remind you of the good things over the bad things, which is, I think, positive. So this could be definitely a sudden resurface of a romantic partner, and it could also be a healing around childhood issues, and that could be part of this whole shadow work. But just remember, this is your opportunity to resolve things, the old baggage, emotional wounds, the stuff that you dealt with growing up. It's now healing. And it could also be about an anniversary or some kind of loving kindness. If you are innocent in wrongdoing, it will be, everybody will find out, or the right person will find out that you're the innocent one, something like that. And definitely rekindling a romance is here. But it also could be an instant connection with somebody too. Instantly, like feeling like this is how, twin flames get this energy, and soulmates too, where you meet somebody and you feel like you've known them forever and you instantly connect, and you talk about all these things that you had in common, like growing up. Even if you're of different generations, for some reason I've noticed even people of different generations can sometimes bond over like pop culture and things like that. So it's kind of a nice way to bond and feel like you're connected with somebody before you even really know them. You know them because you've lived a lot of same things in your life. So that feels kind of nice and familiar. So that's also possible here. And before I move on to charms, I want to just see real quick what is next in your love life. You get a special card because you're special. Pile number 2. Ooh, a psychic connection. Okay. So your communication goes beyond mere words. There's just this very easy flow, familiar energy, and it's almost like you don't even have to talk to each other, like you just know what each other's thinking, and it feels really nice. Okay, let's get some charms. Oh, by the way, one of the piles, the ring came out, and I put it on my finger, and I said, "Oh, I'm engaged." I'm not actually engaged. I was just playing with the ring. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got a little pumpkin, or jack-o'-lantern that could represent Halloween or Halloweeny type stuff. You're protected. I live in Texas, so this is my pile. Now, I often pick pile number 2, but shiner, it could be something having to do with Texas, something having to do with being shiny, something having to do with being special, something to do with going out for beers or something like that. We also have Taj Mahal, like destinations. It doesn't have to be the actual Taj Mahal, but it could be like visiting things, traveling, and destinations and buildings. And we have Sagittarius, who they love to travel, and this is optimistic. We have the windmill, which to me I see as this could also represent like Dutch somehow, some reason, but I see, and then you also have the passport. So this could be like somebody who really likes to travel, or where you will meet somebody is through traveling different places and experiencing different sites. The windmill also indicates power, the power of air, and that's a pretty strong thing. We also have the dragon. To me, is like the masculine CEO. So there's a masculine here who's powerful. Could be an air sign, a powerful air sign. Somebody who very strong, but also like dragons can be intimidating. But the dragon symbol in Chinese astrology is actually very benevolent. They're good-hearted energy. They're lucky and they're proud and expansive, but it's almost like they're like a lucky good energy, not anything scary or bad or wrong. And I see it as I don't know why I see it as a CEO, but a powerful high position type person. That's how I see it. And we have lightning, which is something exciting coming down. This rarely happens, but when this crystal comes out, it blesses the whole thing. The clear crystal, I think it's a citron, or maybe it's a clear crystal, but anyway, there's this energy of blessing the whole reading and blessing all the charms, and it's like levels up all the charms. And then we have somebody with a beautiful deep voice speaking or singing or both. Believe, and there's a little birdie that's swinging, and that represents communication. The little bird communication is like chatter, like text messages and DMs and gossip and chit chat. But the owl is deep and profound communication, like philosophy and connecting in a spiritual or high-minded way. And then you have the shell, which is signs from the universe. All like nature symbols to me sometimes represent the universe calling out to you and with different signs. We have a lot of love here with the hearts, and you have like a yin-yang kind of kindred heart here too. We have Saint Teresa, I think, of Calcutta, or is this the Mohawk lily? Let's see. Yeah, this is the Mohawk lily. And she cares about like the unfortunate people, the ones that need love and care. And that could be part of like, your personality or your person's personality, like very kind-hearted, humanitarian type, caring for the less fortunate. We have Cupid here, so somebody could be falling in love, you know. Cupid's arrow strikes. And then we have the bell. Hit the bell for notifications when the bell comes out. I think of that. It also could be like some kind of ringing in your ear or some kind of notification. Yes, notification. And then the pine cone makes me think of your pineal gland being activated, and that's how, yeah. So sometimes we know when spirit is talking to us, or maybe our person is talking to us, when we hear sort of our pineal gland is activated, or we hear a ringing in our ear, or we feel goosebumps, or we see a sign, a particular sign, or see angel numbers, or when we speak a word and suddenly somebody on the TV says the same word, things like that. These are all kind of like spiritual clues helping you, you know, be kind of validate where you are, what you're thinking, what you're doing, that you're on the right path, or something else, or that you might have to look into a different path, or that there's some kind of sign there. Same with the seashell, just represents to me like some kind of sign that you have to pay attention to. So check out the signs. Okay, well, I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. You're welcome to try out the other piles. They could be other areas of your life where you have a big happy change. So I'll see you at the next pile. And you picked pile number 3. And so we have the rose quartz, and let's see what cards you got. We have success and improving health. So your success and your big change is going to be in your health department. It could be, when I said the words health department, it made me think of people who are nurses and a change in their careers as far as that, but that's only for some people. Mostly I feel like it is your physical health, you know, specifically that there's a positive change there. And let's see what else. And then we have the healer. So the healer's coming through, and that's like Jesus coming through, talking to you, the healer of the ages. So this improving health could also be some kind of physical transformation, like your body. It could be a spiritual transformation. It feels transformative, and it feels successful. And when we say the word change usually represents transformation. People don't always like change, but when we put the word happy change, you know, happy before the word change, then I think most of us are more accepting of change. There's lots of things that we would like to change, that, you know, so we actually make effort to change, you know, our wardrobe, our appearance. We change our health by eating differently and things like that. So there are ways that we do want to change, and there's other ways that we're a little bit scared of changing. But even in the things that we focus on and we try to change, there's sometimes we can self-sabotage because there could be inner fears for this change. But we'll see more. Maybe there is something like that here, maybe not. But I feel like you have this healer of the ages to guide you through this process. This powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands. You see his hands and his heart too, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations right now. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. and know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. So let's find out more about this healing. What does this have to do with? Using Cherry and Lenormand. Another big glob. So we have the stork, which is the word change, but it's a happy change too. It's happy change. And it is, for some of you, it could be, an addition to your life, like a baby. And for some of you, if you've had trouble getting pregnant, then this is your improved health, is being able to get pregnant. That's possible. For some of you, this could be a leveling up in your career. Some of you, this could be a move, a happy change in a new location. This could be an addition to your family, but whatever it is, a happy change, it's a leveling up. In other words, the situation is going to get better and not worse, and you're going to have all the clues to tell you what to do and where to go when the time is right to get there. So, positive things on the way. And we have the heart. So this could also be a change in your romance, but also something that improves your heart, your organ, the heart. And it could be a physical improvement in your heart condition, and it could also be an emotional or relationship improvement, and it could be relationship improvements with all people, not just a single person. But there could be like this connection, a particular connection that is very strong, and it's going to get stronger. So that's possible too. The health of this connection could be getting stronger. I feel like your health, your improving health, is health improvement in many areas here. But we also had the dog, so this could connect to this soulmates, but also maybe a pet is going to have an improved health as well. So somebody who's very close to you and your family, somebody that you love very much, somebody who's very loyal, somebody, a really good friend, or a love in your life, or soulmate, their health could improve, or your relationship and the health of your relationship can improve. So there's a lot of layers in it. This is very layered. We have the letter. So there could be some information that comes like via email or snail mail or something that gives you a feeling like, okay, like kind of clarity. I feel like possible a deeper understanding of how things are going to improve in your health. Like a report. Oh, okay. So like if you're at the doctor's office, you get a clean bill of health. Something like that. Yeah. Also like, so for example, if you're losing weight and you follow a program like Noom, for example, and you use it as a chart to chart your progress every day. This could also represent like the charting of your progress through some kind of thing like that, like a digital thing, but it could also be just plain paper, noticing an improvement in your chart and being very proud of that. But it's also could represent the chart that the doctor has and seeing great success there. And then the tree represents your body. So it is very much like one level of this is your body, and that your body is greatly improving. So you could be also like if you were go to the gym. I went to this one gym that part of the gym membership was a free trainer, and I mean they weren't like massive trainers where they're just like really like they're like boot camp or anything. They just kind of like a person that you could go to, and they would give you a piece of paper that had like where you could mark down different things like reps for different machines or whatever, and they would help you, keep track of all of that. Basically it's just kind of like your chart. It was like a chart, yeah. And so you charted your progress, and certain areas you would add more repetitions or more weight or whatever, and you keep moving up. You don't ever go down unless you get injured or something. But as long as you're healthy, you always like, short of, there was this other one that I tried, was called short of failure. It's like you lift as much weight as you can short of failure, short of not being able to, because it's like this whole no pain, no gain to building muscle, whatever. So there's like all of these things it's like a mix of things, and spirituality and healing. Yes, a lot of healing here. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Alrighty. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay. So we have 3 of Earth. Talent, recognition, and collaboration. So that's some area of a happy change. You're going to get recognized. The 2 of Air came out, and I'm deciding to go ahead and keep it because we have to know what's moving out, and also what's the energy that's moving out, or the current energy, before you get to this big happy change. And so the current, or the moving out energy, is indecision, avoidance, and confusion. And so I feel like that is what's moving out. And then there's a Page of Earth, studious, prepared, and cheerful. I feel like that is like something that phases into this new thing that creates this happy change in your health. Also, like he's holding up a letter, and it's like this letter, this information, this report card. A report card, like for some of you, it could be having to do with school or something, like getting a good report card, getting good grades too. This is like a potpourri pile here. And then the final outcome is the 6 of Earth. So charity, generosity, and windfall. Like, so big money coming through for a lot of you too. But the windfall energy could be also symbolic too, like hitting the jackpot. Like everything that you've been wishing for is finally appearing in sort of a really amazing, abundant way. All right, I'm going to break it down a little bit. So the 2 of Air is like, if you, in Rider-Waite-Smith traditional tarot, you see a lady, sometimes blindfolded, with swords crossing over her. And sometimes it represents being stuck in your mind and going back and forth. Sometimes I like the definition too of, because you're blindfolded, and instead of using your intellectual mind, reaching beyond what you can see and using your intuition, and that usually brings answers, and I think that's good too. But overall, it is about decisions, and procrastinating is seriously hindering your progress, and a lack of confidence could affect decision making and making, maybe stalling you. You'd rather someone else make the decision, and it's possible that you're thinking about the situation just too much, or overthinking it, or pretending it doesn't exist at all. So the angels are here. The unlimited angels are available at your call if only you will ask for their guidance. Listen to your inner voice as well. Ask your guardian angels for a sign. Deep down, you know what to do. It's just a matter of gathering your willpower and taking action. This is not merely an intellectual decision, but also a choice that requires input from your heart. If you are suppressing your emotions, request that your guardian angels assist you in getting in touch with your feelings, or ask a dear friend to help you sort them out. So it feels like not moving forward, and then you do move forward. You move more than just forward, you move up and on, move upwards in a way, not away from anything that you love or care about, but in a level that's better, more high vibing, And so, yeah, so it's not allowing those emotions to conflict your mind, and also not pretending not to care like you actually do care. And not pretending to see what really matters. Like, it's putting emphasis on, it's like forest through the trees, putting emphasis what truly matters. It's not sweating the small stuff. It's not like being picky about little things, but seeing big picture. Like, I don't like Dr. Phil anymore, but I do hear in my head when he says, "Is that working for you?" It's kind of a profound statement. It's like these people are going about their relationship or whatever. And the point is, you want to be together, or you want to find a solution, or you want to be happy or whatever. And so is what you're doing right now getting you there? Because it doesn't look like it. So what should you do different, right? So it's kind of like that. It's like really, it's not thinking like you're like ping pong ball in your mind. It's more like dropping the paddles and the balls and everything, and like going to a very peaceful place where the real answers come through. Let's see, because the page of Earth, I think, has the answers. But before we do, I'm going to tell you the angel message for this. So very often we see you trapped by your own mind when trying to make a decision because you're too focused on what others would like you to choose rather than what your heart truly wants. Choose what will make you happy, and the rest of it will work itself out. It's about your heart. Again, the heart. Let the heart be the guide. The heart knows. The heart knows the way. The heart it's like Beauty and the Beast. Belle follows her heart. She leads with her heart. She enters the room with her heart. The heart knows the way. And you can't go wrong if you follow your heart. Listen to your heart. All right, and so the page of Earth is about if it's a person, could be a person coming through. And this person is someone who's innocent and hopeful and kind of youthful and upbeat and optimistic personality, and somebody who knows what they want out of life and is ready to go for it. And it's a bright, studious type of person who is very receptive to learning new things, and somebody who's just fun to be with, and somebody who can be maybe a little mischievous. So if you know this person, or you are this person, then that's good right there. Then you may see yourself here, or maybe embody some of these things, like become more lighthearted. See you again with the heart. As a situation, it is saying wonderful news is coming. You may even receive an outstanding job offer, which goes along with those two cards, like getting the message or offer in the mail or whatever, and then moving on up to the east side, Or maybe you could be getting accepted to a college or a new school or something. My niece, I'm so excited for her. She just got accepted to a particular college. So, I mean, who knows? I don't know if they'll be able to actually go there or not. But the fact to being accepted is a thrill and an honor, too. So this could be just like everything falling into place, like finding the school in the right location, with the right amount of money, with the right scholarship, with the right curriculum, and all of it coming together, and that can all just be very symbolic to your life, right? This could also just be like bonuses and awards and doing things that are more challenging and fulfilling. But overall, tomorrow looks very bright, and you have every reason to hope for a prosperous future. Very nice. And it's just generally beginning something new and exciting. And I feel like for a lot of you, it can have something to do with school or taking classes, or just learning something that will help you in an area of your life that you care about. I feel like a very Renaissance person here, like a person who does so many different things and has so many interests. And so when you feed different places of interest in your life, it really trickles to the other areas as well. If you find a place where you to study or learn something and you feel really good about it and you're getting recognized for it, that positive energy makes you more attractive in love and other areas of your life as well. So, and it also feeds this ability to be looked at with, if you get your degree, people see that on paper, think of it impressive. If you take a course and some kind of artistic course, and people say, "Well, yes, we like you. You have the experience we're looking for," or not, like, but you prove to them with or without the experience that you have the talent. So things like that. This is a very intense reading because of the layers and because of all the possibilities here. So embrace the future. If an opportunity presents itself, run with it or create your own ways to shine. The angels are right here supporting you, and we can't wait to soar with you on angel wings. Very nice. So yeah, the Three of Earth is about creative endeavors, and it could be truly artistic skills here. The angels are saying, allow us to help you secure work in the creative field that makes your heart sing. Think of us as your angelic agents as we bring your beautiful talents to the notice of the world. So, maybe you're getting an agent. Maybe the angels are finding a way to connect you so that somebody sees you, and that changes things for you. And then finally, the Six of Earth is like your happily ever after. Source opens up its loving arms and flows out the abundance. This is big abundance of the universe. You are blessed daily with the gifts of Mother Earth. A gift is on its way to you. It's likely you're not expecting this gift. And it could be something that's more like a loving act of generosity. And so accept that, whatever it is, accept it with humility and thankfulness, knowing that opportunities will come around in the future for you to give to others in return. Your gift may come in the form of sudden good fortune or a dream materializing. You may experience a promotion, a job offer, or other career-related opportunities, or including an upgrade in your love life and your health. So it's like everything. It's like the everything card. It's also the joy of giving and receiving, and charitable donations, and generous employers, and unexpected money, and paying it forward. And the angels are saying you are so very loved. Very, very loved by the divine. It's only natural that from time to time you be showered with unexpected gifts. Embrace these moments with deep gratitude. The more you connect to these feelings of happiness and good fortune, the more blessings the divine will surprise you with. This card reminds me of this one. So here's an example. The blossoming abundance, which is unexpected or dramatic increase in wealth. It could even be the victory card, which is winning in every area of your life, and like a pride in what you've accomplished, and success, and in all areas of your life. And then it can also be like this blossoming abundance, which is also about every area of your life. I meant cornucopia. Cornucopia, it's blessings and all your wishes fulfilled. and it's financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, and all of the above. And it's about doing the important work, and then it's paying off, and the seeds that you've planted in your energy and life are ready to be harvested in very significant ways. So this is the great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you right now, and Spirit is applauding all your efforts and can't wait for you to feel it and get it and enjoy it. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. Well, you have funny and sing. So sing your song. He's funny. Somebody's funny. We got the dog again, which is soulmates. And we have the letter Q, Q-shaped earring. Oh, we have the little carriage, like Cinderella's carriage. So some kind of travel taking you somewhere, but also feels like, you know, the change in Cinderella was when she was down on her luck, you know, or she was feeling pretty bad. Like it was a tower moment when the stepsisters ripped apart her dress, but then soon after, the the fairy godmother came and helped her. You know, like that was the happy change. The fairy godmother gave her a new dress, some pretty shoes, changed the pumpkin into a carriage, and she got to go to the ball. So amazing transformation, right? Going from a ripped dress and no hope to a night with the prince and looking really pretty at the same time. That's a big change, but that was a big happy change. And so I often see that transformation as the death card, right? Because death represents transformation. But because it's like the happy change, you can see it in other ways. You can see it as more like the judgment card, or you can see it as whatever, you know. It's just one of those spiritual things that happen. We have the compass here, so it could have something to do with your nodes, like maybe your north node. Leaning into that energy could help get you in the right direction. So check into your astrological north node. But the compass is telling you which direction to go in, and so you're having a guide here. You're not having to just figure it out, but you're actually being guided. And we have also a clock here, and this is a beautiful clock. It's Paris, so it can have something to do with Paris or flowers, or just something that's beautiful, also that's connected with the clock and timing and divine timing. And we also have, it's interesting that these two like rounded type charms came out. These sort of what is this called when you pour that plastic, I'm hearing resin, is that right? Anyway, so we have also this moon with the fairy. This one's so sweet. And so it gives, it's like 3D when you pour it, and it covers it, and it's like a statue within, but it might not be. It could be, it's just an image. But I feel like with the fairy and the moon to me kind of represents dreams and intuition, and something having to do with the dream, and the fairy speaking to you in a dream, or a fairy intuition. Fairies being your guides. One of your guides could be fairies. One of your energy guides. We have angels and fairies and ancestors, even pets. All of these different high vibing energy sources can represent guides in your life, and they're all godly blessed too, from because they're from the higher energy. they're divine. All right, and so I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that, and feel free to check out any other pile. Each pile could, be a whole different subject too, like an additional to this one. Like, this feels so much like a potpourri of all of everything. Like, so if you landed here, that's pretty much easy. So like, your change is coming in lots of areas. The main one though definitely is in your health, and most likely in your physical health, but glow ups and things. But other than that, it feels like huge amounts of abundance all around. So very nice. But definitely still check out 1 and 2 just to see where else you could get your big happy change from. And I'll leave you here. So next up this week will be Friday Night Live. And I do kind of like daily little shorts too, so check those out. And on the weekend, I like to do your weekly reading and love message from your person. So that's what's coming up next, and I'll see you there. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.